On his 70th birthday, retired Judge Henry Bellamy's heart stopped on a rainy sidewalk. But when a homeless girl with haunted eyes refused to let him die, she unknowingly became the target of powerful enemies who wanted them both silenced. Rain sheeted down Elm Street as retired Judge Henry Bellamy clutched his chest, collapsing against a flickering street light. His polished loafers skidded on wet pavement, the engraved pocket watch from his late wife tumbling from his grasp. "Sir," a small voice pierced the downpour. Lily, a girl of no more than 12 in a threadbare yellow raincoat, knelt beside him. Her dirt-smudged face hovered like a worried sparrow as she fumbled with his collar. "Stay awake, mister. My grandma had spells like this." She pressed shaking hands to his wrist, counting beats with surprising precision. Pedestrians hurried past like ghosts behind rain-streaked umbrellas until Lily screamed, "Help him!" loud enough to make a delivery man pause. Henry's vision swam as Lily fished a crumpled newspaper from her shopping cart, tucking it beneath his head. "The ambulance is coming," she whispered, her cold fingers brushing his temple. "Don't you dare die on my watch." When paramedics arrived, Lily tried to slip away unnoticed, but Henry gripped her sleeve with failing strength. "Find me," he rasped. Hours later at St. Mary's Hospital, Henry awoke to monitors beeping. "That scrappy kid saved you," a nurse murmured. "Refused to leave until you were stable." Meanwhile, Lily huddled under a bridge, clutching Henry's recovered pocket watch. Two men in dark suits approached her usual shelter spot, making her shrink into shadows. At dawn, she overheard volunteers discussing Henry's distinguished career and the corruption case that forced his retirement. The watch suddenly felt heavy, its engraved initials H.B. gleaming under street light as men's voices echoed nearer in the rain. Judge Bellamy paced his sunlit study, Lily's face haunting his thoughts. "Find the girl in the yellow raincoat," he instructed his former clerk, Marcus, sliding the recovered pocket watch across his desk. "She's in one of the downtown shelters." Meanwhile, Lily stirred powdered milk into her shelter oatmeal, jumping when the cafeteria door creaked open. Sister Margaret, the shelter director, knelt beside her. "A kind gentleman's looking for you, child." Lily shoved Henry's watch deep into her coat pocket. "Tell him I'm gone." In his vintage Cadillac, Henry visited 3 shelters that morning, showing Lily's description to weary staff. At Haven House, Sister Margaret studied Henry's face. "She's terrified of someone, Judge. Leaves before dark, always watching the doors." Henry's fingers tightened on his cane. "Whatever she's running from, I'll protect her." As dusk fell, Lily crouched behind a dumpster, watching 2 suited men question Sister Margaret. "The girl stole something valuable," their leader growled. Lily fled through back alleys, Henry's watch burning against her ribs. She'd recognized one man from the news, a developer Henry had sentenced years ago. At midnight, Henry found Lily shivering under the Jefferson Street Bridge. "I don't want your help," she cried, thrusting the watch at him. But when headlights swept the alley, Henry saw raw fear in her eyes. "Then let me want to help," he murmured, wrapping his overcoat around her shoulders. Distant shouts echoed as he guided her toward the waiting Cadillac. Henry's sprawling Victorian home felt alien to lily-polished floors reflecting her ragged sneakers. Grandfather clocks ticking like disapproving guardians. "This is temporary," she insisted, eyeing the velvet drapes. Henry placed tomato soup and grilled cheese before her at his late wife's comfort meal. "Eat, then we'll discuss permanence." As Lily devoured the food, Henry examined the watch she'd returned. Hidden beneath the backing was a microfilm, negative evidence against corrupt officials from his final case. "They think I have this," he realized aloud. Lily froze mid-bite. "Those men, they killed Mr. Chen when he wouldn't sell his bakery. I saw them." Henry's hands trembled. Developer Victor Crane had threatened witnesses before, but never children. That night, Lily awoke screaming from nightmares. Henry found her clutching a baseball bat from his hall closet. "They'll burn this house down with us inside," she whispered. He knelt, aged knees popping. "Then we'll rebuild together." At dawn, Henry called Marcus, "Reactivate the Crane files." But Crane's reach extended further than they'd feared. Henry's credit cards froze. His phone line crackled with static. When Lily spotted a black sedan circling the block, Henry led her to his study's secret panel. "My father built this during Prohibition," he said, revealing a hideaway behind the bookshelf. Lily touched the dusty cot inside. "You'll keep me safe here." Henry squeezed her shoulder. "Until my last breath." Later, watching Lily sleep, Henry opened his wife's jewelry box, her sapphire ring glinting beside military medals. Protection, he realized, required more than locks. Rain lashed the windows as Henry taught Lily chess, their game illuminated by Tiffany lamps. "The night moves in shapes, protects others by surprising angles," he explained. Lily captured his bishop, like hiding evidence where nobody looks. A crash echoed from the kitchen. Henry shoved Lily toward the study. "Hide, now." 3 intruders in ski masks overturned furniture. "Where's the microfilm, old man?" their leader growled, pressing a knife to Henry's throat. "Inside the bookcase hideaway." Lily choked back sobs. Henry's voice remained steady. "Destroyed it years ago." Through a ventilation slit, Lily watched Crane's men rip open couch cushions, Remembering Henry's pocket watch still in her coat, she crept through secret passages to the garage. Her hands shook as she hot-wired Henry's Cadillac, a skill learned on the streets. Tires screeched as she rammed the car through the garden gate. Horn blaring, neighbors' lights flickered on. "Police are coming," Lily screamed through the shattered windshield. The intruders fled, but not before their leader recognized Lily. "Crane won't forget this. Kid, at the hospital," stitches in her arm. Lily begged Henry to let her leave. "They'll keep coming." Henry gripped her hand, his first touch since the collapse. "Then we'll meet them together." That night, they devised a plan in his study. Lily would reveal herself at Crane's charity gala, forcing him into the open. "It's checkmate," Henry murmured, moving his queen. "But the knight must strike first." Lily touched her pawn. "Our sacrifice." Lily's yellow raincoat felt incongruous under the gala's crystal chandeliers. She clung to Henry's arm as Crane held court by the champagne fountain. "Judge Bellamy." Crane's smile didn't reach his eyes. "And who's this charming companion?" Lily stepped forward, voice clear. "The witness who saw your men murder Mr. Chen." The room hushed. Crane chuckled. "Children tell such fanciful." Lily opened Henry's pocket watch, revealing the microfilm. The bakery's Sich-Kyrich tea tape survived too. As Crane lunged, federal agents emerged from the crowd, Henry's former clerk Marcus among them. "Victor Crane," Marcus declared, "you're under arrest." Later, reporters swarmed outside. Henry shielded Lily from flashing cameras. "Will you keep her, Judge?" someone shouted. Henry met Lily's anxious gasp. "Only if she wishes." At sunrise, they visited Mr. Chen's restored bakery. Henry bought 2 hot chocolates as Lily placed Crane's arrest photo before the memorial shrine. "We did it," she whispered. Back home, Henry opened his wife's jewelry box. "Ellie would have wanted you to have this." The sapphire ring gleamed in Lily's palm. "But it's family." "Precisely," Henry said. Through the window, they watched the Cadillac being repaired, the dented bumper now part of their story. Lily squeezed Henry's hand, no longer counting days until she'd run. Somewhere, a grandfather clock chimed, its disapproval softened by the scent of grilled cheese drifting from the kitchen, and the promise of chess games yet to come.